Yeah, I'll say it right now. I am crushing hard for Daisy Ridley because the way that she plays Rey, wow. It's like every time I see Rey, I'm like, I'm falling. I'm falling. I am falling. Seriously, she just plays that character great. I seriously love that character. Now the thing that everybody wants to talk about, the Death Planet. Yeah, that part sucked. I mean, I'll be honest. As soon as I saw the Death Planet, I'm not gonna call it Starkiller Base, it's a Death Planet. As soon as I saw that, I facepalmed. I was like, no, they're not gonna do this again. Don't do this again. Why would you do that? And it's basically the same thing as episode 4. You know, they fly in, someone, you know, has to do something, you know, and they had to work more for it this time than the originals, but it was the same plotline, and that's the only part that I did not like. You know, that they had another Death Planet. I mean, I would be cool if they kept it until the last movie. Then I would be cool. If you gave us 2 movies, you know, this just dealing with Kylo Ren, the next one dealing with Snoke, with Darth Plagueis, who it's probably going to be, I would have been cool with it. But in the first movie already, no. They just no. But yeah, that part, it didn't bother me that much, but it did bother me a little. You know, I mean, really another Death Star. And this one, yeah, well, it's much bigger. It uses the sun to power it up. It can destroy 5 planets. You know, like Han says, so it's bigger. You know, wow, it's bigger. That was basically my reaction. The same as Han Solo. Oh, it's bigger. Okay. Is that it? That's the only thing. It's bigger and it uses the sun. It can destroy 5 planets at once. Okay. But yeah, that being said, don't think that I didn't like the movie just because of that, because I loved this movie. I loved it. The pacing, it was great. The lightsaber battles, well, it's not like in episode 1, 2, and 3, which I'll be honest, I did like the choreographed lightsaber battles, but let's be honest. Let's just go to, I mean, the fight between Obi-Wan and Darth Maul, I loved it. I even loved that. I still love that fight more. That's basically my favorite fight, you know, because it's not too long. But when you go to the 3rd movie, you know, Luke versus Obi-Wan, yeah, I mean, if they stopped before they went into the lava, that fight scene would be perfection. But it just went on too long, and you could see how choreographed it was. It was just now. The fights in this movie, well, there aren't really many lightsaber. I think there are only 2 lightsaber battles, well, 3 basically, but 2 lightsaber battle scenes. One with Finn versus Stormtrooper, which was alright. It wasn't bad, you know. I just don't like a lightsaber battle versus a Stormtrooper. That should be quick, you know, like boom boom jut done. But then again, Finn supposedly is not a Jedi, so okay, I can give it a pass. The lightsaber fight between Finn and Kylo Ren, also it wasn't that bad. I mean, Kylo Ren was just playing around with Finn at that moment. You could easily see him just playing around. He just wanted to humiliate him, and that scene did its job. The saber battle between Rey and Kylo Ren, I didn't like. Well, I liked it, but not as much as the Obi-Wan and Darth Maul. Well, I actually even like the lightsaber battles in the prequels more, or in the originals more, because I don't know. It was. I don't know how to explain it. It wasn't really Star Wars, and I can understand because Rey was mostly running away, backing off, because at that moment Kylo Ren was stronger until she used the Force to get her memories back, or training, or whatever. But it was, I don't know, it was lacking. It was just really lacking something, you know? And it wasn't bad, don't get me wrong, it wasn't bad. It was pretty good, to be honest. I was just expecting more for the final lightsaber battle. That's all I'm trying to say. What more should I talk about without giving much away? The movie was funny. You know, it had the banter from the originals, especially with Han Solo and Chewbacca. You know, can you understand that thing? Yeah, that thing can understand you too, so watch it. You know what I mean? I love that part. It was great. The comedy was great. BB-8, I love that robot. I thought I was gonna hate the hell out of him, but I love BB-8. Seriously, BB-8, I love him more than R2-D2. I never liked C-3PO. So yeah, BB-8 for the win. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it right there. I don't think I gave out too many spoilers. Oh, the last thing. Kylo Ren being Han Solo's kid. I actually liked that. You know, because first of all, they needed a way to explain why Kylo Ren was that powerful in the Force to begin with. I mean, remember, Kylo Ren his training isn't completed. And he's powerful in the Force. So they needed a way to explain that, and well, making him the son of Leia. Yeah, let's go with Leia now. But yeah, making her the son of Leia would explain that part. And just like explaining how Rey is so powerful, would explain it by saying that she's the daughter of Luke. And a lot of people are bitching, yeah, why do they have to keep it with the Skywalker family, blah blah. Well, that's what it always has been. Star Wars always has been about the Skywalker family. You know, and remember the old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Because what Jedi are you going to talk about now? You know, and remember, if you bring in a new Jedi, because the expanded universe isn't canon anymore, and also a lot of fans, they don't know anything about the expanded universe. So if you bring in a new Jedi, you're gonna have to explain it, who that is. And that can basically ruin the movie if you don't do that correctly. So I didn't mind them trying to keep it in the Skywalker family, because it's not just about the Skywalker family, it's also about their allies, their friends. But the main focus, it's always been the Skywalker family, so I have no complaints there. And that just made the scene with Han Solo, because Han Solo was gonna die. No matter what, because Harrison Ford didn't want to do another movie. He actually wanted Han Solo to die in the first movie. You know, so he was going to die, and to make him go out like that, it was powerful, because how are you going to kill Han Solo? I mean, the dude's a badass. You can't just kill him off like that. You can't just have an unknown Sith slice him to pieces. It just doesn't work with that, because he needs like a hero's death, you know. And he got well, pretty much that's what he got. He tried to get his son back, and yeah, I know he was probably thinking that his son meant to help him get back to the light side, but still, he did what a father would do. Basically, he died for his kid. That's what he did. And to let Han Solo go like that, I have no complaints with it. So my end thoughts, well, what would I rate this movie? It's not a perfect movie, not at all. But I will give it an 8 out of 10, because it is a great movie. You know, perfection, there aren't that many movies that can reach perfection. And like I said, you're never gonna capture what the original movies did. So I'll end it up here. I'm gonna make another video about stupid people. Stupid racist dumbasses and feminists alike. But yeah, that's a story for another time. Take care, everybody. This was the Doctor. Thank you for joining. Peace.